We're here to help you with all your pet care needs.
Picking the right puppy for your home.
And everything you need to care for her. A bird that talks.
Find a friendly guinea pig.
Keep your rabbit healthy. Helping your kids find Nemo.
We're Team Teskies.
Teskies has hundreds of dog and cat food varieties to choose from, as well as furnishings, cages, grooming supplies, sundries, toys and treats and toys. Teskies, Bettendorf and Moline.
Teskies, where homes come to life.
Choosing from the $4 menu is not for the indecisive. Incredible values await. Behold the original double steak burger meal, the taco salad and chili cheese footlong meals, the garlic double steak burger meal.
What's that sound, Master?
Kung Fu elbow. Try it.
Download the new Steak and Shake Rewards app. Earn rewards every time you use it from Steak and Shake.
Summer may be almost over, but the deals are just getting started. Stop in now at Grand Appliance and TV for amazing deals that won't last long. Like this Samsung front-load steam washer and dryer, only $9.98. And upgrade your kitchen to sleek stainless steel appliances with this Samsung 26 cubic foot French door for only $9.98. A Whirlpool integrated dishwasher for $4.48. And these Frigidaire self-cleaning ranges, just $5.48 for electric or $5.98 for gas. Stop by your Grand Showroom in Davenport on East 53rd Street. Grand Appliance and TV. You make it home, we make it grand.
At WQAD News 8, we pledge to hold policymakers and public officials accountable for what they do and how they spend your money. Hard work, determination, it's what we stand for at WQAD News 8.
Married with Children, weekdays at 5 p.m., followed by Raising Hope at 5:30 on MyTV 8-3 and Mediacom Channel 716.
Beautiful night here in Southern California. Dodgers Stadium will be rocking tonight. Yeah, Clayton Kershaw will be on the mound. The Cubs struggle against Madison Bumgarner in San Francisco yesterday. Cubs and Dodgers, game one of a 3-game weekend set. Welcome to a late night of Cubs baseball here on WGN. Jim DeShays and Len Casper. The Cubs made another bullpen move yesterday. They have acquired Fernando Rodney from Seattle, guy who pitched for Joe Madden.
Yeah, it pitched very well for Joe Madden. So Joe trying to get Fernando Rodney back on top of his game. He struggled a little bit the last couple of years, had really struggled most of this year, but perhaps will be energized joining this Cubs bullpen. They're going to try to get him to move away from four-seam fastballs from more two-seam fastballs. Why not? You got a chance to add a veteran arm to that bullpen for the stretch run. You see where the Cubs bullpen ranks in the National League this year. They've worked pretty hard, 5th in the league in innings pitched.
Rafael Soriano on a rehab assignment. Hopefully he can contribute in September. Jason Mott, we know, is on the disabled list. So coming up, the Cubs and Dodgers tonight, Jason Hamill and Clayton Kershaw, the matchup. We'll dig into that starting pitching matchup on the mound as we get you set for the Cubs and Dodgers coming up.
When it comes to orthopedic care, the choice is yours. Just look at what our patients are saying. Orthopedic specialists. With offices in Davenport, Bettendorf, and Clinton, we are the Quad City area's only group of all board certified and fellowship trained orthopedic surgeons. The next time you need care, choose orthopedic specialists. Better experience, better results.
You'll love living with your Lincoln MKC from Streeter. The perfect luxury car. Great for the grocery store with its hands-free tailgate, taking Fido to the vet. So much room. Safety too, with blind spot alerts and automatic braking. Your Lincoln MKC even has a push-button transmission. Nothing says luxury like a Lincoln MKC from Streeter. Test drive it today at Streeter Lincoln of the Quad Cities, 520 West Kimberly Road, Davenport.
Are you looking for high-quality furniture for your office?
When we have an office business need,
I pick up the phone and call All Makes.
Our selection of new and gently used office furniture gives you the best value for your dollar.
As a business owner for a lot of years, you have to look at your bottom line and where you stand. And I think that's the great part about All Makes is that they can take care of the guy that's just starting his business and have good used stuff, or they can take care of the people that have been in business a while and sell them great new Han furniture.
All Makes Office Furniture, 2334 4th Avenue, Moline, Illinois.
Welcome back to Dodger Stadium. Cubs facing another tough lefty tonight as Clayton Kershaw gets set to work here in Game 1 of this weekend set. So the Cubs come in 5.5 up on the Giants, who are hosting the Cardinals this weekend. The Dodgers 2.5 ahead of San Francisco in the National League West. And let's get into that pitching matchup. Jason Hamill coming off a good one.
Yeah, 6 1/3 quality innings last time out against Atlanta. His previous couple starts were fairly short for him, but he was able to stretch it out last time against Atlanta. Allowed 6 hits, just 2 earned runs, struck out 8, had 1 walk. Clayton Kershaw struggled a little bit, certainly by his standards, early in the year, but he's back to being Clayton Kershaw, simply the best in the business. The last 9 starts, 5-0 with an 0.90 ERA.
Last time these two teams met, the Cubs won the first 2. The Dodgers took the next 2. Hamill, Kershaw, Cubs and Dodgers next.
When your car gets wrecked, call Auto Body Direct.
I recommend Hanford Insurance in Geneseo, selling nationwide. I see firsthand the inferior parts some insurance companies want to put on your car when it gets wrecked.
We make sure you get all new factory parts on your car with the OEM endorsement.
If you want your car fixed with the parts that were made for it,
call Hanford Insurance. And
when your car gets wrecked, call Auto Body Direct.
It's clearance time on all new 2015 Hondas at Zimmerman Honda. Now is the best time to buy a new Honda, and we have the best clearance prices of the season. Come by today and see the huge selection of new Hondas. Test drive one and then take it home at clearance prices. Choose from over 200 new Hondas, and financing is available during the clearance event at Zimmerman Honda on John Deere Road, Moline.
Zimmerman Honda.
Make your yard stand out with the natural beauty of stone from Quint City Stone Center. Let the knowledgeable experts at Quint City Stone help you get started with great ideas and savings for your landscape projects. Come see our new displays and browse one of the largest selections of landscaping products in the Midwest, including decorative chip, pavers, retaining walls, bulk mulch, and more. Service you can count on at Quint City Stone Center, across from the Iowa Machine Shed, Davenport.
Chicago Cubs baseball is brought to you by Budweiser. Still brewed the hard way. This Bud's for you. Honda. Great deals are happening at the Honda Summer Clearance Event. Now at your Honda dealer. Napa. Home of Napa know-how. Ford. America's best-selling brand. Inviting you to go further in our fuel-efficient vehicles. Check out our entire lineup at your Ford store or at localfordstores.com. Subway, make a smart play for savory subs this season. Score more flavor at Subway restaurants. Subway, eat fresh. And by Southwest Airlines. Book your low fare now at southwest.com. Cubs baseball in beautiful high definition on WGN TV is brought to you by Xfinity, your home for the most live sports. Joe Madden got a chance to chat with Vin Scully, the greatest who ever lived. Joe actually came up to the broadcast booth about 3 hours ago, and they had a nice chat. Let's hear from the Cubs manager.
he had all this stuff written down, man. He knew all this things, crazy stuff I've done, and talked about our team. He's aware of our players, of course, and want to know about a lot of the young guys. And obviously, he carries the whole game by himself, so he's got all this research. And my Uncle Rick, who I used to live with when I worked for the Angels in Long Beach, Uncle Rick was his biggest fan, and I told him about Uncle Rick too. So it was a nice meeting. I'm very honored, but to get my photograph taken with him was very special.
Great stuff. We will talk with the Hall of Famer for our pregame coverage on the leadoff man tomorrow as Clayton Kershaw gets set to face the Cubs, and their starting nine brought to you by Southwest Airlines. Book your low fare now at southwest.com. Good to see Dexter Fowler back in the lineup. Cubs are scoring just 3 runs total the last 2 days in San Francisco. Denorfia, Bryant, and Rizzo 2 through 4. Starlin Castro gets another start on this trip at second base. Matt Caesar homered off Kershaw back in June. He's in left. Miguel Montero will catch for Jason Hamill, with Addison Russell, the shortstop, hitting 9th.
Check the Dodgers defensively here. It's a veteran group taking the field for Don Mattingly here tonight. The outfield, Crawford, Hernandez, Ethier. Infield, Turner, and then the ex-Phillies, Rollins and Utley in the middle. Adrian Gonzalez is the first baseman. That infield is combined to make 13 All-Star teams. Yasmani Grandal will do the catching this evening. And on the mound is Clayton Kershaw, still just 27 years of age, 6'3", 225, 10-6 with a 2.29 ERA. He's been absolutely brilliant of late. Among the league leaders in just about every category. Opponent batting average just 203. He has struck out 222 while walking, but 32. Oh, and by the way, a 1.49 ERA here in his home ballpark this year.
Greg Gibson will be the home plate umpire. Chad Fairchild is at first. Pat Hoberg at second. And Jim Joyce, the crew chief, is at third. We reached 100 degrees here in the Los Angeles area this afternoon, so it's a scorcher tonight. And speaking of scorching, Dexter Fowler, 17 out of 40. That's a .425 batting average lifetime against Clayton Kershaw as he hits the first pitch into center, and a diving grab by Kike Hernandez. One pitch and one highlight reel play for the first out.
Fowler with those good numbers against Kershaw, attacking early. Hernandez gets a nice break on that ball, and one pitch, one out for Kershaw. The conundrum for the Cub hitters, if he gets ahead of you, he's awfully tough. The league batting just 160 against Kershaw after he goes 0-1. But if you attack early and you make early outs, you're setting him up to pitch a complete game.
Chris Denorfia, one strike. Cubs are 20 games over 500. And that's the patented Kershaw curveball. Michael Wacha, Mike Leake up in San Francisco tonight. We'll keep an eye on the Cardinals and Giants. Pirates have a late lead, 5-3 over the Rockies in the bottom of the 8th. 1-2 to Denorfia. One huge advantage of being here on the West Coast is a lot of those other games are over or just about finished in other time zones. Missed again a little wide. Denorfia, third straight start at 3 different outfield spots. Now, Kershaw got off to a pretty slow start. Late May, he had a .432 earned run average, but since May the 26th, 129. They got him on the curve, foul tipped by Denorfia.
Yeah, so if you're Jason Hamill sitting over there in the Cubs dugout, you know you've got to be on your A game here tonight against Kershaw. In his last 8 starts, he has pitched scoreless baseball 5 times. He's allowed 1 run twice. The outlier game in Pittsburgh back on August 7th when he allowed 4 runs in 6 innings. So that's where you take heart. You know, no matter how good you are at this game, guys have bad nights, and you just hope you're ready to exploit it.
Bryant homered against Kershaw at Wrigley Field on June 22nd. If that's going to be his curve tonight, this is going to be a long night.
Yeah, he did. And it started at Wrigley. He didn't have his best curveball. There was a bit of a hanger right there that Bryant jumped on. If he lost it, clearly he's found it. He also throws a slider, 88 to 91 miles an hour. He throws a straight change as well. There's deception in the delivery.
Rizzo on deck. You mentioned 27 years old, right in the prime of his career. He's from Dallas, Texas. And his 1-2 is a fastball at 95, painted for strike 3. Got some help from his center fielder to start it. Back-to-back Ks to finish off the Cubs in the first.
Lindstrom's in downtown Galesburg, your source for quality electronics and home appliances. Lindstrom's brand source has now added Serta mattresses, America's #1 mattress manufacturer. Serta is now on display in our new bed salon at Lindstrom's. Choose from Serta iSeries, iComfort, or Serta Perfect Sleeper beds. Our knowledgeable experts at Lindstrom's are here to help you get a better night's sleep. Find value with Serta mattresses at Lindstrom's in downtown Galesburg, your brand source headquarters.
Hey, what are you doing at home? Gather your friends and head to the Circle Tap on West Locust Street. See the game and enjoy a wonderful meal famous for our ribs from a quarter to a full rack with fries served alongside. Delicious burger baskets, chicken and bacon ranch wraps, as well as cold drinks and spirits, all at great prices. Plus, enjoy the Circle's great outdoor patio area with a cool and shaded bar. There's live music often featured. So head on over to the Circle Tap, West Locust Street, Davenport.
Naked Sheep Yarn Barn in downtown Milan is going out of business. Get amazing deals on yarn, books, notions, supplies, displays, decorative pieces, and so much more because everything has to go. Naked Sheep Yarn Barn is going out of business. Get crazy pricing now through this Saturday. These are the final days for the Naked Sheep Yarn Barn. Shop now through Saturday for incredible deals throughout the store. These are the final days now through this Saturday at the Naked Sheep Yarn Barn in downtown Milan.
Now the Dodgers starting lineup, they lead the National League in home runs. Jimmy Rollins, Chase Utley, no longer with the Phillies there at the top of the Dodger order. Adrian Gonzalez left early yesterday in Cincinnati, fouled a ball off his right knee. Justin Turner putting together another terrific year. Andre Ethier red hot here in the month of August. Yasiel Puig just put on the DL. Carl Crawford in the other corner and left. Batting sixth, Yasmani Grandal, an all-star this year. Kike Hernandez in center. And Kershaw, the pitcher, batting ninth.
Who's where for the Cubs tonight? Caesar, Fowler, Denorfield, left, center, right. Bryant, Russell, Castro, Rizzo, third to first. Montero behind the plate. Jason Hamill, the veteran right-hander. He is 7-5 with a .335 ERA. First start for him in Dodger Stadium since 2011.
Low on Jimmy Rollins. Dodgers on their last road trip lost the first 5 games, then they won the last 3 as they swept the Reds. Strike called, 1-1. I mentioned the game time temperature 83. I'm kind of surprised it's that low. Checked my phone when we got to the ballpark today. It read 101.
Yeah, it was smoking. Usually don't run into that out here, but every now and then you do. So if you're pitching, you'd like to be economical, get some quick outs early in the ball game, enhance your chances of sticking around.
Addison Russell was guarding against the bunt, but now there are 2 strikes, so he pulls way off the line and playing deep at short with Bryant between first and second. 2-2 from Hamill, and it's down low. Full count with Utley on deck.
Jimmy Rollins in the leadoff spot here for the Dodgers doesn't really fit that profile, at least the numbers he's putting up this year. Not hitting for a high average, doesn't draw a lot of walks.
The third baseman, Bryant, will make the play. And that is out number one. Rollins from Northern California. Chase Utley, born in nearby Pasadena, went to UCLA. And acquired on August the 19th. 6 games so far with the Dodgers. He got off to a brutal start. On May 15th, 33 games into the season, he was hitting .124. Just to give you an idea of how meager that is. Pitchers in the National League this year have hit .132. So he was actually producing like a pitcher would at the plate through 33 games. But he was very good off the DL before he got traded.
Yeah, that'll put a dent in your self-esteem, especially the guy who's had a career like Chase Utley. And this guy's a borderline Hall of Famer, lifetime .282 hitter.
That's a good curveball from Hamill. Jason coming off a good one against Atlanta, a 9-3 win. Making start number 25. So Jamie Foxx took BP with the Cubs today. I heard Jack White was going to be in the ballpark. Showed you Joe Madden chatting with Vince Scully.
Where's Pat Sajak? He's usually here.
Hollywood, baby. Two. Tapped right back to Hamill. 2 outs.
Where's Garland? How come Garland's not here?
I haven't seen him, nor have I heard him, so I'm assuming he's not here tonight. But if he's not, he's watching us. Yelling at his iPad. I'm right here, JD! Now Gonzalez bruised his right knee as he fouled a ball off that knee yesterday in Cincinnati. A couple of innings later, he had to exit.
You mentioned earlier about the Dodgers leading the league in home runs hit. If you recall, early in the year, they were just absolutely lighting it up, scoring all kinds of runs. They've obviously dropped off a fair bit. They're middle of the pack in the National League in terms of runs scored. Still very home run dependent.
Mark McGuire, the hitting coach, alongside their manager, Don Mattingly. Enormous payroll, expectations through the roof. And they're on pace, to set an all-time record. Over 47% of their runs via the home run. Gonzalez pops into shallow right, and it's Kristen Orfia to make the catch. No base runners for either team in an uneventful first inning.
Chicago baseball is sponsored in part by Corvins Insurance.
When it comes to orthopedic care, the choice is yours. Just look at what our patients are saying. Orthopedic specialists. With offices in Davenport, Bettendorf, and Clinton, we are the Quad City area's only group of all board certified and fellowship trained orthopedic surgeons. The next time you need care, choose orthopedic specialists. Better experience, better results.
Give it your all for a piece of the action. Getting involved in the moment is magic.
Welcome to Pub 1848. where there's 10 beers on tap with rotating crafts. Old friends and new friends. A perfect place for a drink before dinner and a great way to end the night after an event at the iWireless Center. Pull up a chair and grab a cold drink. You're at Pub 1848, where a good time is our tradition.
Circa 21. Enjoy grand dining, plus great professional entertainment, all in the unique atmosphere of Circa 21 Dinner Playhouse. For couples or family and friends, spend an evening you'll remember.
Hey, Cup fans, if you want to manage the game along with Joe Madden, log on to WGNTV.com. Right now, click on the WGN Sports Game Zone banner and connect to all the up-to-the-minute stats and info while watching at home. Game Zone is sponsored by The Great Escape, pools, patio furniture, hot tubs, and more. Everything you need to have more fun at home this summer. Anthony Rizzo with a foul pop that will reach the seats behind the Dodger dugout. Underway in the second inning, scoreless tie. Nice night.
Look at that. It's a hanging curveball right there.
Cubs lost 9-1 yesterday in San Francisco. Beaten by Madison Bumgarner. And Rizzo strikes out. He has done that a little more frequently here as of late, 5 times now over his last 3 games. 1 away.
Well, you run into the likes of Bumgarner and Kershaw on back-to-back days. That can give hitters nightmares.
Let's put it this way. It stands out when Anthony does strike out multiple times. And a lot of hitters in this lineup, you wouldn't bat an eye, would you? But he takes a lot of walks and doesn't strike out a ton for a power guy.
No, it's one of the things that makes him one of the elite guys in the National League.
The 0-1 on Starlin Castro. Maybe low, maybe in.
Starlin making his 7th start at second base. He is 2 out of 20 lifetime against Kershaw.
A chopper to third. Turner slings it across to Gonzalez. So Howie Kendrick is on the DL with a strained hamstring, so pretty easy for Don Mattingly to plug Chase Utley in there. Utley has taken some ground balls over at third, so when Kendrick comes back, they have depth there. I have to believe, it sounds weird to say, but with this enormous payroll and all these highly decorated veteran players, a lot of sleepless nights for Don Mattingly, right? Not that you ever wish for injuries, as Matt Caesar drills one out toward the deep left center. It's going to one-hop the wall. And he's got a double. So Matt is now 3 for 5 in his young career against Clayton Kershaw.
Yeah, with a home run.
First hit for either team.
So the youngster Caesar can go back to the dugout and go, I don't know what the big deal is with this guy. I own him. Great swing of the bat. Chance for Montero here to give the Cubs an early lead.
Yeah, so just to finish the point, if you're Don Mattingly, you don't hope for injuries, but it does make your job easier when you write out that lineup. It's like, I got to get Ethier in there. I got to get Crawford in there. Where do I play Puig? Jock Peterson's on the bench these days. I mean, they just have so many guys in the outfield. He's been.
Yeah, well, and they got a lot of guys with big resumes, but some of these guys towards the latter stages of their career, not the player they once were. And the challenge for Don Mattingly, for any big league manager, is to get his guys to buy in, whether it's old guys or, no, old's not the right term, veteran guys or younger players. that team first mentality.
Montero almost stuck his elbow out right into that ball. 1-1 on Miguel.
Ethier is a great example of that. A guy who's over the last 2 or 3 years has seen his playing time rise and fall. There are stretches where he's out there every day. Then there's periods where he doesn't get many at bats.
Swing and a miss. We had a shot of Peterson. He was a big-time Rookie of the Year candidate. Starter in the All-Star game. Has fallen on hard times with his batting average, still taking walks, but he's found himself on the bench with Hernandez taking over a lot of the time in center. 1-2, he got him. 2-out double by Caesar. No runs, however. Still scoreless after an inning and a half.
Sometimes when someone gets a second chance, thousands of people benefit, like the Medicaid patients who get eyeglasses from this prison-run manufacturing center, a center that gives these inmates a second chance at being successful.
The idea of taking something like a hockey puck and giving people vision is really rewarding.
At WQAD News 8, we will always share these stories of hope, of people working hard to get their lives back on track. Hard work, determination. It's what we stand for at WQAD News 8.
In the Old West, things were settled the old-fashioned way. A duel, just one-on-one. At Montana Jack's, we believe it should be that way again. Just you and our soon-to-be famous USDA prime meat steaks. Grilled to perfection, served along with our salad bar and potato, just the way you like it. It's time for a showdown. Montana Jack's, 5400 27th Street, Moline.
Summer may be almost over, but the deals are just getting started. Stop in now at Grand Appliance and TV for amazing deals that won't last long. Like this Samsung front-load steam washer and dryer, only $9.98. And upgrade your kitchen to sleek stainless steel appliances with this Samsung 26 cubic foot French door for only $9.98. A Whirlpool integrated dishwasher for $4.48. And these Frigidaire self-cleaning ranges, just $5.48 for electric or $5.98 for gas. Stop by your Grand Showroom in Davenport on East 53rd Street. Grand Appliance and TV. You make it home, we make it grand.
It's all in the heart and dedication that you put into it.
Attitude is everything.
You have to work hard and push everyone else so we can get what needs to be done.
The Score. Follow your team's journey with us starting Friday, August 28th at 10:15. Brought to you by Orthopedic Specialists, Quad City Honda Dealers, and Casey's General Store.
Now, breaking news, Jimmy Kimmel making the announcement on the big board. Vin Scully will return for season 67 in 2016. Started with the Brooklyn Dodgers in 1950 and just got a long standing ovation. Best who ever lived.
And the thing that makes Vince so special, there's a lot of divas in this business. He's just a real nice guy.
Yeah, he really is. And we will talk with Vin on the leadoff man tomorrow about his wonderful career. Justin Turner takes a curve for a strike.
Harry Truman was president when Vin Scully started.
Turner was on the DL recently with a MRSA infection. That is a nasty skin infection that I hope you never have to deal with. I dealt with it a few years ago, and I can tell you,
dangerous.
I spent a night in the hospital. It is no fun at all.
And performance has suffered since he came off of that time off. Batting just a $182 in August. He was hitting .323 before he went down.
He has been absolutely terrific the last 2 years with the Dodgers. .321 average as a Dodger. Over 300 games with the Orioles and Mets. 09 to 13. .260 hitter.
You could see it coming. He hit .280 his last year in New York, then hit .340 last year for the Dodgers.
Ground ball backhanded by Russell. High throw, but plenty of time. Rizzo down on the bag before Turner got there. Hey, Cub fans, let's go. Tickets are available for the next homestand. It starts this Monday, August 31st. It'll feature games against the Reds and the Diamondbacks. As always, go to Cubs.com to purchase seats and get to the latest game time updates. Now Ethier playing right. A little harder to spot the Cub fans here because these two teams wear blue, but they're definitely in the ballpark.
Even the rosin bag is colored blue. Good changeup.
Yeah.
Well, Hamill, he pitched a dandy against this Dodger team earlier this year. In that game, he was matched up with Zach Greinke, so he was drawing kind of the short stick here when facing the Dodgers. He was brilliant in that ball game. Went 7 2/3 scoreless, allowed just 2 hits. Cubs won that one 1-zip in 10 innings.
Caesar will have to play it on a bounce. He kept it from getting by him. Throw to second, a little offline. And Ethier's in with a double.
It was a 2-out double for Caesar in the top of the inning. Here's a 1-out 2-base hit by Ethier. This ball has some funky action. Checks up and kicks back the other way on Caesar. He's able to make the adjustment and get off a pretty strong throw. Nonetheless, 1-out double for Ethier.
34-year-old Carl Crawford. And one time played for Joe Madden in Tampa Bay. And Montero able to knock it down, and he pounces on it. Ethier has to hold it second.
Yeah, it's interesting. These clubs, a lot of similarities. Big guns at the top of the rotation. Pitching carried the Cubs early on. The Dodgers offense, especially early, was outstanding. The big difference, of course, is the Cubs have all these young position players, and the Dodgers are full of 8, 9, 10-year veterans. A Dodger club that, when you talk to a lot of people around the game, one of the things you hear is, well, they're underachieving or haven't met expectations, which may be true, but they've been in first place like every day since the middle of April.
You are absolutely right. Since April 15th, all but one day in first.
That's talk about the burden of expectations.
Yep. Three and 0 the count on Crawford. Here it is. It's a strike. It's 3-1.
It's Don Mattingly's 5th year managing the Dodgers. He's gone to the postseason twice, eliminated both times by the Cardinals. Once in the LCS, once in the LDS.
Three and 2.
First place finishes each of the last 2 years and looking for 3 in a row.
You see Hamill working up quite a lather here early on a hot night. Fouled away. Yeah, I mean, look, the speculation will continue, and even if the Dodgers go on and win the World Series, they had a front office shakeup over the winter. Andrew Friedman, former Rays executive VP of baseball operations, now running things here. And there just may be a point in which he wants his quote own guy in that chair as Crawford takes the walk.
But isn't his own guy over in the Cub dugout? That was all the rumor, right? When Joe
isn't going anywhere.
When Joe got out of his deal with Tampa, that was all the speculation is that he would end up here. And Friedman immediately said, "No, Don Mattingly's my manager," and the rest is history.
Let's go, Dodgers.
Or history in the making.
A shot of Magic Johnson, part of this Dodger ownership group. And they have spared no expense. Chairman is Mark Walter, based in Chicago, and was a Cub fan before buying the Dodgers. Stan Kasten, their president and CEO. Switch hitting, Yasmani Grandal, coming off a game he'd rather forget yesterday in Cincinnati. 0 for 4 with a strikeout, and he grounded into 3 double plays. And sure enough, runners at first and second, 1 out in his first at bat tonight. 1-1.
Yeah, if you're Don Mattingly, you'd be tempted to start the base runners. Just for this kid's mental health if he bounces into another one. Hamill is not a ground ball pitcher. It's not to say he can't get one. But in terms of distribution of outs, he's below league average on the ground. Grandal above league average, so he would be a candidate to bounce into a double play. Joe Torre once bounced into 4 in a ball game.
One and two, here it comes. Even at 2-2. Hernandez on deck. Swing and a miss, strike 3. And his hitting coach, Mark McGuire, should he so choose, can tell Grandal the good news is you only made 1 out.
Yeah, well, that's what they should, right? Kind of the gallows humor that exists in this sport. Somebody should go over and tap him on the back and say, good job, man. Way to only make 1.
And Hernandez, super utility type player. Playing a lot in center field. He's been really hot at the plate. Recently turned just 24 years old. Originally drafted by the Astros in 2009. He's from Puerto Rico.
He can play a little bit. He's got a little flash in his game, but he can play. And versatile, plays all over the field. Traded from the Astros to the Marlins in a Jake Marisnick deal, and then over here to the Dodgers in a deal that sent D. Gordon to the Fish.
Yeah, so really just getting his big league career started. Only his 111th game at this level. 2 on, 2 down. And the 2-strike pitch, and he went around to end the inning. Back-to-back Ks, Grandal and Hernandez, and Hamill escapes.
Chicago Baseball is sponsored in part by Estradal Mortuary.
When your car gets wrecked, call Auto Body Direct.
I recommend Hanford Insurance in Geneseo, selling nationwide. I see firsthand the inferior parts some insurance companies want to put on your car when it gets wrecked. We make sure you get all new factory parts on your car with the OEM endorsement. If you want your car fixed with the parts that were made for it, call Hanford Insurance. And
when your car gets wrecked, call Auto Body Direct.
Hey, what are you doing at home? Gather your friends and head to the Circle Tap on West Locust Street. See the game and enjoy a wonderful meal famous for our ribs from a quarter to a full rack with fries served alongside, delicious burger baskets, chicken and bacon ranch wraps, as well as cold drinks and spirits, all at great prices. Plus, enjoy the Circle's great outdoor patio area with a cool and shaded bar. There's live music often featured. So head on over to the Circle Tap, West Locust Street, Davenport.
We hope you'll join us for WQAD News 8 at 10. And tonight, Friday Football Fever, all the surprises from the field on both sides of the river. It's the first night of the Score. And rehabbing the lodge, how closing the property could actually be a good sign for the old hotel.
And we got some wet weather out there. We'll tell you how long it's going to last. So make that switch right now to WQAD News 8 at 10.
Live radar when you need it. Download the Storm Tracking Weather app today.
Scoreless as we head to the top of the third. Cub fans, don't forget to check out Len and JD's baseball blog at WGNTV.com. The blog is sponsored by Jeff Vukovic, your nationwide insurance agent serving the area for 37 years. To join the nation, contact Jeff at jeffvuk.com. Nationwide is on your side.
Season series tied at 2 apiece, with the previous 4 games coming in Chicago in June. Cubs won the 2 games started by Kershaw and Greinke, and then lost a couple of games started by Bolsinger and Frias. High for ball 1 to Hamill.
Kershaw in that game went 7 innings, allowed 4 hits, 3 runs, struck out 9.
Rollins plenty of time. 1 out.
I joined Joe Madden and Cub players ringside after the game on September 2nd for an unforgettable night of amateur boxing, great food, and giving back to Chicago's youth. Located at the Ravenswood Event Center, Madden's main event will feature local youth boxers at various skill levels, as well as a special main event bout. For tickets and details, visit CubsCharities.com.
Strike called on Addison Russell. So you have those moments as a big leaguer, as a rookie, I should say. And when you're a Cub, you have the Wrigley Field moment, wherever your major league debut happens to be. And then I think coming here is also one of those moments. Dodger Stadium. Well, the glitter of Los Angeles. You take BP and you see, as I said, Jamie Foxx grab a bat.
Yeah, there's always not always, but usually some celebrities floating around.
Pretty decent chance you'll see a Scott Boras at some point during the series. Right on cue. I didn't even know he was here, but always a pretty good bet. Strike 3 called on the outside for strikeout number 5.
Not sure about that one. It's a good pitch. I'm not sure if it got the corner. See what Xfinity thinks. Number 4 there, a little bit off the edge.
One and one. Kershaw doesn't take too much time between pitches as Fowler swings over the top.
Cubs struck out 16 times in the ball game yesterday.
On the ground toward the middle. Backhanded play Utley, but he will not be able to get Fowler. So Fowler robbed of a hit as he lined to center in the first inning. Just snapped an 0 for 12. Cubs have their second hit.
And Fowler continues his good work against Clayton Kershaw. Stayed back nicely on that curveball. A little awkward there for Utley as he bounces up and ultimately able to get a throw off. That looked ugly. That looked like time to throw a little ice pack on the low back. Appears to have come out of it okay.
Gonzalez will hold on Fowler. Rollins will backhand. They'll get Fowler at second, and that will end the inning. Midway in the third, Cubs nothing, Dodgers nothing.
Chicago baseball is sponsored in part by Corvins Insurance.
River Valley Turf is the place to shop for John Deere tractors, lawn equipment, and gators. From 115 horsepower John Deere tractors down to residential lawn equipment, they've got you covered. At River Valley Turf, you'll find more equipment at unbeatable prices, and our knowledgeable staff will help you find the right model for you. And we even let you ride and drive your next mower before you buy. River Valley Turf offers at-home maintenance for all of your power equipment for all seasons. We're a full-service dealership, offering pickup and delivery as well as home services. River Valley Turf in Davenport and Silvis.
Come home to Candlelight Inn, located in Sterling, Rock Falls, and Clinton. Whether you delight in our mouth-watering starters, delicious dinners, or our home-style meals, Candlelight Inn serves it up fresh every day. Try our delicious original or buffalo-style Chicken George, the hand-dipped delicacy that everyone is talking about. The secret's out. Fresh, quality, comfort food from Candlelight Inn, with 3 locations to serve your appetite: Sterling, Rock Falls, and Clinton.
It's clearance time on all new 2015 Hondas at Zimmerman Honda. Now is the best time to buy a new Honda, and we have the best clearance prices of the season. Come by today and see the huge selection of new Hondas. Test drive one and then take it home at clearance prices. Choose from over 200 new Hondas, and financing is available during the clearance event at Zimmerman Honda on John Deere Road, Moline.
Zimmerman Honda.
Quad City shoppers have saved over $5 million with Get It Today deals. You can save half off or more. There's a new deal every day. Get It Today half-price deals. Find the latest deals at WQAD.com.
Cubs baseball is brought to you by Budweiser. Still brewed the hard way. This Bud's for you. Clayton Kershaw leading off the Dodger third. Scoreless tie. Healthy hack. 1-1. So both pitchers have grounded out to short.
Number 11, Jimmy Rollins.
Back to the top now, and Rollins acquired from the Phillies in December, final year of his contract. Putting up right now the lowest batting average and OPS of his career.
In his prime, a tremendous two-way player, won an MVP award. Steal a bunch of bases, hit the ball out of the ballpark. He's won 4 Gold Gloves.
Against the shift, there was nobody playing in that area as Russell was essentially playing third. He had 3 guys over on the other side of second, so he's aboard for his longtime teammate Chase Utley.
Yeah, for a stretch there, the Phillies were on top of the baseball world. Those 2 guys right in the middle of it. Along with Ryan Howard and Chooch Ruiz. It's pretty fine starting pitching as well. But, you know, All dynasties must come to an end if you want to.
Time stops for no one. Yep.
Characterize what the Phillies had as a dynasty. I don't know if it was a dynasty, but it was a really good run. Yeah, that's the other part of it. He's talking about Rollins as a leadoff man for the Dodgers. That he's got a low on base percentage, and he's only 9 out of 16 in stolen bases too. So he's not bringing a whole lot to the table there. The Dodgers don't run at all. They've only stole 31 bases as a team, dead last in the league.
And they don't have a very good percentage either. Utley fouls.
But they walk and they hit home runs.
.462 steals puts him 4th on the active list. His teammate Carl Crawford is 3rd with 473.
Utley has a couple of options on his contract. Jimmy Rollins will be a free agent at the end of the year.
Utley lines this one out into very deep right center. Rollins coming around 3rd. Ron Renicke's going to send him. Relay throw to the plate, not in time. And the Dodgers have a lead as Utley ends up at 3rd. It's 1-0.
They should be a double and advancing to 3rd on the throw. Good heads up base running by Utley, reading that play. So the former Phils conspire to give the Dodgers the lead. Utley with that short, compact, powerful stroke pumps one into the alley out there in right center, high off the wall on a hop. And you see Utley peeking back over his shoulder, seeing that throw heading home. So 2-base hit and advancing on the throw.
4 men on the infield will move in against Adrian Gonzalez. He takes ball 1. So the reunited double play tandem teaming up here to give the Dodgers the lead.
Calling Peaches and Herb. Hamill going way upstairs with a fastball. Would love to get a punch out here of Gonzalez.
Espazio, the Cubs pitching coach, looks on. Gonzalez, an all-star this year, 5th time in his career, 1st time since 2011. And his rate stats this year almost right on the button in terms of what he has been in his career, which is really good. Not very deep. Fowler trying to get behind the ball. Utley tags, and he will not try it.
Number 10, Justin Turner.
Infielders can now move back to their normal spots with 2 outs for Turner.
Talked about Turner last time up. Well, he had really blossomed in the last couple of years. The line drive hitter, but he's found the power stroke this year. 15 home runs for Turner.
Today marks the anniversary of the birth date of the last Cubs manager to take the team to the World Series. Jolly Charlie Grimm was born on this date in 1898, 117 years ago today. Grimm passed away in 1983.
As far as we know, no relationship to it. Justin.
Correct.
But maybe, who knows? Climb that family tree high enough.
I think you could make a case, Charlie Grimm, the most important manager to date in Cubs history, since he was a part of a bunch of World Series. Joe Maddon trying to force his way into the picture with his long-term contract. Grimm player manager, Cubs in the series 32-35. 1945 as well. Well hit, but caught by Caesar. Dodgers get on the board. The Utley RBI double. It's 1-0 after 3.
Old age, hail damage,
or maybe even golf ball damage.
There are many factors that can affect the life of your roof. At Old Town Roofing, we offer several solutions to your weathered roof. We do drone inspections to get a bird's eye view of your roof's condition. Old Town Roofing is the only IKO Shield Pro Plus roofing contractor within a 60-mile radius of the Quad Cities. Find us online at oldtownroofing.com. At Old Town Roofing, our service is over the top. Check us out with the Better Business Bureau. We maintain an A+ rating.
Dynamic Power Racing Technology, the area's one-stop shop for all your street and racing needs. Better handling, routine maintenance, or more power, Dynamic Power offers a complete in-house machine shop. We offer computerized balancing, dyno testing, cylinder head repair, and machine work. From full engine rebuilds to your favorite parts and brands, at Dynamic Power, we will work with you to give you the best build for your budget. Dynamic Power Racing Technology. Track tested, customer approved.
This fall,
Everybody stay calm.
liven up your mornings with big fun, big laughs, and big stars. Live with Kelly and Michael.
They don't even pay me to do this stuff.
He's a volunteer.
Weekday mornings at 9 on WQAD News 8.
Tweet us your Cubs selfies, hashtag WGN Cubs, and we may use it for a fan cam segment later on tonight. Clayton Kershaw with a 1-0 lead. Fourth inning. Now back by Bryant. They're now giving Chase Utley a triple instead of a double. One and one to Bryant. Action in the outfield the last couple of days in San Francisco. Right field, center field.
Chris singled an infield hit last time up in the ballgame yesterday to keep his hitting streak alive.
Swung on and missed, so he has struck out twice. 6 for Kershaw.
Caught looking last time and then chasing the high heater here. Kershaw has 31 consecutive scoreless innings pitched in this ballpark. Like doing the Saturday crossword and the Sunday crossword back to back with Bumgarner and Kershaw. Ooh, good swing. Rattled the cage of Greg Gibson, the home plate umpire. He's going to take a little time. Waving off the trainer, just wants to take a little time to clear his head. Lowest career ERA in a ballpark since 1914. Clayton Kershaw, 207. Trailing only Pete Alexander, who fashioned a 178 at the Baker Bowl. That was in Philadelphia, and I'm guessing a whole bunch of that was during the dead ball era. Because the dimensions of the Baker Bowl was really small.
Curveball, strike 1-2. Yeah, one of its nicknames was the bandbox. I think it was short to right. 280 to right. 300 to right center. I think they had a high wall.
Alexander pitched from 1911 through 1930. So that stretch up until 1920, that's considered the dead ball era. Baseballs were kept in play, so the balls were soft. Hitters didn't do that.
Rizzo to deep center. Gone. And we're tied at 1.
There goes that scoreless streak for Kershaw in this ballpark. And the many Cub fans in attendance on their feet. Well, that's fun. You got an elite pitcher, an elite slugger going toe-to-toe. Rizzo wins the battle this time after punching out last time. Redemption for the big fella. And we're tied. What a sweet swing.
Number 26. Southwest Airlines, how far did it fly? 440 feet. Speaking of home runs, Marlon Byrd has hit a grand slam in the 3rd inning, and the Giants have a 4-0 lead over Michael Wacha and the Cardinals.
And 3-run jack in the ball game yesterday.
Yep.
Giants put Matt Cain on the disabled list today. So they continue to struggle with the health, man. They got Pence, Panic, Pagan, now Cain.
His last name doesn't even start with P, and he still went to the DL.
But it rhymes with pain.
Swing and a miss. Hate to laugh. Not laughing at his injury, but at your joke. 7 strikeouts.
You gotta laugh at it if you're him. Kind of.
Number 41, Matt Caesar.
Caesar doubled in the 2nd. So Kershaw has led the major leagues in earned run average each of the last 4 seasons. That's the first time that's ever happened. His teammate Zach Greinke is the current major league leader. And he's at what, 161. It'll be hard for Kershaw to catch him.
Kershaw currently 4th in the National League in earned run average. Jake Arrieta stands 2nd with a 2.22, and then Jacob deGrom before Kershaw.
Swing and a miss. 2-2. That was the changeup. Curveball is bounced right to Turner, third. And the inning is over. Anthony Rizzo, a one-out blast to center, well over 400 feet to tie the ball game at 1 apiece.
In the Old West, things were settled the old-fashioned way. A duel, just one-on-one. At Montana Jack's, we believe it should be that way again. Just you and our soon-to-be famous USDA prime meat steaks. Grilled to perfection, served along with our salad bar and potato, just the way you like it. It's time for a showdown. Montana Jack's, 5400 27th Street, Moline.
Summer may be almost over, but the deals are just getting started. Stop in now at Grand Appliance and TV for amazing deals that won't last long. Like this Samsung front-load steam washer and dryer, only $9.98. And upgrade your kitchen to sleek stainless steel appliances with this Samsung 26 cubic foot French door for only $9.98. A Whirlpool integrated dishwasher for $4.48. And these Frigidaire self-cleaning ranges, just $5.48 for electric or $5.98 for gas. Stop by your Grand Showroom in Davenport on East 53rd Street. Grand Appliance and TV. You make it home, we make it grand.
Nothing ruins your day like a clogged drain or sewer. Well, fix it with a phone call.
Peterson Plumbing, how may I help you?
Peterson's courteous text will make that bad day go away. Peterson will clean any home's drain for just $99.99. That's up to 1.5 hour service on any drain, $99.99. And only Peterson offers a 6-month written warranty. Clogged drains? Fix it with a phone call to Peterson.
From my family to yours, Peterson Plumbing and Heating.
All new and urgent Dr. Phil exclusive.
Susan Sarandon is fighting to get one man off death row.
Her emotional plea.
You believe he's innocent.
It's very upsetting.
With only days left.
The clock is ticking.
All new Dr. Phil.
Monday at 3 on WQAD News 8.
Cub fans, make sure you show your Cubs pride with Cubs checking and an official Cubs MasterCard debit card. Only available at your local Wintrust Community Bank. Go to wintrust.com/Cubs to learn more. Member FDIC. 1-1 tie. Anthony Rizzo's long home run off Clayton Kershaw. Followed up the Chase Utley RBI triple for the Dodgers. Ethier in the air left. And it's caught by Caesar.
Cubs are proud to salute the men and women of the United States Armed Forces this Monday, August 31st. Show your support by buying tickets through the Cubs special events page. Tickets will be in the Terrace Reserve outfield, and each ticket includes a special Cubs Armed Forces baseball cap. Visit Cubs.com/special events.
Crawford took a walk in the second. Red Sox beat the Mets in 10 innings in New York tonight. 6-4 the final. '86 World Series rematch. Red Sox actually got 3 in the 10th. Mets put up 1 in the bottom of the inning, but it wasn't enough.
Was Mookie there to throw out a first pitch?
I don't know. Hammered into the right field corner. Foul. Just foul.
A little bit of a hanging breaking ball, and Crawford was out in front of just a little bit.
Switch hitting catcher Blake Swihart had the go-ahead inside the park home run to center field at Citi Field for the Red Sox tonight. Swing and a miss, strike 3.
Number 9.
I would be inclined to want to see that. A catcher.
Oh yeah, that's a rare, an inside the park home run is rare to begin with, and then a catcher. I don't know anything about Swihart. They run okay.
I don't know.
He could be the John Wathan of his time.
He has 1 steal and 3 tries. 61 games going in.
That's one
Jason
of those baseball things. Catchers are never fast. They're always fast for a catcher, or he runs well for a catcher.
Right.
There's always that qualifier.
Grandal, a switch hitter. Recently dealt with some left shoulder soreness. Concussion DL time earlier this season as well. And an all-star for the first time in his 4th season. Already in his 3rd organization. He's 26.
Yeah, and coming into his own here, and you don't shake a tree and get this kind of a player. Switch hitting catcher. Got some pop. He's hit 15 home runs. He's patient. He'll work a walk.
Strike 3 called to end the inning. Second 1-2-3 for Hamill. 1-1.
Every diamond is unique. Like a new relationship, it starts out raw, but after time, hard work and polishing, it becomes something to be treasured. Every diamond has a story. Let the diamond experts at Necker's Jewelers help make this one yours.
Come home to Candlelight Inn, located in Sterling, Rock Falls, and Clinton. Whether you delight in our mouth-watering starters, delicious dinners, or our home-style meals, Candlelight Inn serves it up fresh every day. Try our delicious original or buffalo-style chicken George, the hand-dipped delicacy that everyone is talking about. The secret's out. Fresh, quality, comfort food from Candlelight Inn, with 3 locations to serve your appetite. Sterling, Rock Falls, and Clinton.
Goods Furniture, 3 blocks, 12 multi-level buildings full of furniture at prices to fit every budget. Handcrafted quality furniture at everyday low prices. Take some time to visit the shops at Market Square, where you'll find unique gifts, clothing, wine, and so much more. Relax over a glass of wine and enjoy lunch or a snack at the Wine Cellar restaurant. You can even spend the night at our bed and breakfast. Experience the good life for yourself at Goods Furniture in Kewanee, Illinois.
The candidates know the road to the White House begins here in Iowa. So as they swing through the Quad Cities, WQAD News 8 pledges to cut through the rhetoric and the slogan. Ask them the questions you want answered and fact check what they say. Hard work, determination. It's what we stand for at WQAD News 8.
Like a diamond, the story of your love is timeless. This isn't just a diamond for her. This diamond is for generations to come. When they look down, they'll be reminded of the love story that started it all. Let us help you tell your story. Necker's Jewelers. Give to the one you love.
Welcome back. Time for the 5th inning, brought to you by Fifth Third Bank, the Curious Bank.
Blake Swihart to straightaway center. And Juan Lagares overran it. Not quite sure where the left fielder was at this point. Eventually, he joins the scene. I'm not sure who that was. Oh, it was Yoenis Cespedes playing left. Ended up being a game winner. Swing and a miss. Miguel Montero.
A fastball, curveball get a lot of headlines for Kershaw, but that slider is a plus pitch as well. Actually throws the slider more than he does the curveball. Normally this time of year, as a player, you're looking forward to a West Coast swing to get out of the heat and humidity that's in the middle of the country or perhaps on the East Coast. And typically you catch a breakout here. It's beautiful in San Francisco, but really warm here this evening. Challenge these pitchers to go deep.
I would imagine Kershaw would welcome another shot at a postseason matchup with the Cardinals. Last 2 years, 0-4 with a 7.15 in the playoffs versus St. Louis. Both teams on track to be in the tournament as Montero swings and misses. Grandal will get him at first. Strikeout number 8 for Kershaw.
Join the Cubs on Wednesday, September 23rd, as we salute students, alumni, and fans of the Big Ten. The Salute to the Big Ten ticket package includes a Budweiser bleacher ticket and a special edition Cubs beanie in your favorite Big Ten school colors. Visit Cubs.com/special events. Well, it might be time to start checking the archives for Cub record strikeouts in consecutive games in a 9-inning affair.
Hamill made contact. He grounded to short his first time up. Two on the way. The curve, not fair. Jason Hamill going, throw me a fastball, Clayton.
Come on, man. It's the fraternity, the brotherhood. Can't do a fellow pitcher like that. Kershaw would say, well, Jason handles the bat pretty well. I gotta treat him with a little bit of respect. Treat him like a real hitter.
Yeah, 10 hits, career high for Hamill. Ball one to Addison Russell.
Pirates winners tonight beat the Rockies 5-3 in Pittsburgh. Pirates now 45-20 in their home ballpark.
Cubs got to within 2 just a couple of days ago. Now 4.5 behind them for the first wild card position.
Yeah, you would think they'd be in for a little bit of a letdown, a tough stretch. Has not been the case. Pretty much the same thing with the Cardinals. They've won 5 in a row.
Popped up on the infield. Utley, 2 hands on it. Cubs go quietly in the top of the 5th. Halfway home on a late Friday night, 1-1.
Chicago Baseball is sponsored in part by Estradal Mortuary.
I chose Western because it reminded me of home and for its outstanding forensic chemistry program. My classes and academic experiences give me the knowledge I'll need for my career. The programs at Western teach me to lead and contribute to my community. I know my choice is the beginning of my success story. Think purple, think success, think Western Illinois University.
Lindstrom's in downtown Galesburg, your source for quality electronics and home appliances. Lindstrom's brand source has now added Serta mattresses, America's #1 mattress manufacturer. Serta is now on display in our new bed salon at Lindstrom's. Choose from Serta iSeries, iComfort, or Serta Perfect Sleeper beds. Our knowledgeable experts at Lindstrom's are here to help you get a better night's sleep. Find value with Serta mattresses at Lindstrom's in downtown Galesburg, your brand source headquarters.
Mom's here, get ready.
Hey, looks great in here, guys.
Thanks, honey. Remember, this is just between you and I.
Enjoy your free time. Do what matters most. From everyday surface cleaning to deep cleaning, Dustbusters does it all. Dustbusters is bonded, insured, honest, thorough, and dependable. We strive for the best at Dustbusters Cleaning Services. Whether residential or commercial, call us for a free estimate or find us online at dustbusterscs.com. Who you gonna call?
WQAD News 8 invites you to the Friends of Trinity Style Show, Autumn Enchantment, Friday, September 25th at the Davenport River Center. Proceeds will aid the Trinity College of Nursing and Health Sciences, supported by these sponsors.
Great to have you with us tonight from Los Angeles, and we'll be right back here on Channel 9 tomorrow night. Swing and a miss.
Jason's got that slider working again tonight. He has struck out 4. That's been his go-to pitch.
Leadoff man tomorrow, 7:30 Central Time. Hernandez in the air center field, and Fowler's got it.
Can occur.
Number 22, Clayton Kershaw.
Eight, 9-1 for a pitcher always feels like it should be an easy inning. Doesn't always work that way.
Miami beat Washington 4-3. Max Scherzer is 11-11. He took the loss. Denard Span and his left hip surgery on the horizon, so he's done, right?
Yep.
Done for the year.
Jack Zurincic out as general manager of the Mariners. That announcement came earlier today.
His assistant, Jeff Kingston, promoted on an interim basis. Mentioned the Red Sox beating the Mets tonight. That snapped New York's 7-game winning streak. But with the Nationals losing, the Mets still have a 6.5 game lead. One-two from Hamill. And on a bounce, Castro played it conservatively, and he had time with Kershaw running, and he gets him.
Hey, Cub fans, let's go. Don't miss your chance to catch the best matchups in baseball. Reserve your place in line for history in the making. Join the season ticket holder waiting list. It's easy. It's free to register. For details, visit Cubs.com/waiting list.
Well, the Reds are hurting. Got shut out in Milwaukee tonight, 5-0. Cincinnati in last place in the Central Division. Now losers of 13 of 14. Rollins cuts and misses.
Henny Youngman with 6 shutout innings for the Brewers tonight. It's really Taylor. We like Henny.
Henny's much funnier.
Take my curveball, please.
Yes.
He picked up his 8th win. Iglesias, the loser, despite 10 strikeouts in 7 innings. Yeah, see, that's the thing. You're going to start hearing it this time of year, and you hear from all kinds of people in and around the game. And we'll talk about it later.
Yes, we will.
Aren't you? You see, you're going to go to bed because it's late back there, but now you're going to stay up to hear.
1-1. Vince coming back next year, year 67.
Summer may be almost over, but the deals are just getting started. Stop in now at Grand Appliance and TV for amazing deals that won't last long. Like this Samsung front-load steam washer and dryer, only $9.98. And upgrade your kitchen to sleek stainless steel appliances with this Samsung 26 cubic foot French door for only $9.98. A Whirlpool integrated dishwasher for $4.48. And these Frigidaire self-cleaning ranges, just $5.48 for electric or $5.98 for gas. Stop by your Grand showroom in Davenport on East 53rd Street. Grand Appliance and TV. You make it home, we make it grand.
It's clearance time on all new 2015 Hondas at Zimmerman Honda. Now is the best time to buy a new Honda, and we have the best clearance prices of the season. Come by today and see the huge selection of new Hondas. Test drive one and then take it home at clearance prices. Choose from over 200 new Hondas, and financing is available during the clearance event at Zimmerman Honda on John Deere Road, Moline. Zimmerman Honda.
River Valley Turf is the place to shop for John Deere tractors, lawn equipment, and gators. From 115 horsepower John Deere tractors down to residential lawn equipment, they've got you covered. At River Valley Turf, you'll find more equipment at unbeatable prices, and our knowledgeable staff will help you find the right model for you. And we even let you ride and drive your next mower before you buy. River Valley Turf offers at-home maintenance for all of your power equipment for all seasons. We're a full-service dealership, offering pickup and delivery as well as home services. River Valley Turf in Davenport and Silvis.
Remarkable revival.
Crews have been battling a fire at Anchor Lumber.
We turned around and looked up, and the whole thing was already on fire.
The owners won't let the destruction slow down business.
The store actually reopened for business at 7 this morning.
We really pride ourselves in our relationships with our customers.
It's really an amazing story of grit and determination.
Text Subway to 97999 right now for your chance to win 6 meals from the Simple 6 menu at Subway. Subway, eat fresh. Message and data rates may apply. Each team with a run on 3 hits and no errors.
When you come to Dodger Stadium and we get fan shots, don't you go, that looks like? And you kind of think it's a celebrity and it's not.
Clayton Kershaw to Dexter Fowler and a strike.
Anyway, we were talking before the inning ended, or I was talking before the inning ended about what you're about to start hearing, and you probably already have, about teams with bad records being dangerous this time of year. They've got nothing to lose. To that I say bunk. Like bottom division clubs are any better this time of year than they are throughout the season. They may be even worse.
Yeah, I'm with you. I think what tends to happen is when a bad team beats a good team, 2 out of 3, it just makes headlines.
Yeah.
So you notice it.
They had nothing to lose. They're letting it all hang out. Similar silly statements.
Jim checks in on Twitter. They changed the Utley double third to got the third on the throw to a triple, but he said, how do you score that when it is a double and advance on a throw? I do T for throw on the advance. I don't know.
I might just do a notation, just maybe a little colored mark, a little line there, and say advanced on throw. I like the team method. I might adopt that.
Right fielder, Chris Denorfia.
You an F9 or just a 9?
I'm at 9 circle. Okay. Circle my flyouts. I'll put an L9 for a line out. I want to be able to distinguish between hard contact and a blooper.
Yep, I'm with you on that. Some broadcasters track of the count.
Yeah, I think some do. That's way too much work for me.
Ooh, yeah, I would agree. Strikes Murphy. Lineup. Trying to get hot again, hitting just 175 over his last 39 games.
Good take there by Denorfia. Kershaw so good. Once he gets the jump on you, you see he took a shot at the outside corner with that fastball, making sure if he's going to miss, he's going to miss away. And then he comes back with that bounced curveball looking for a chase, and Denorfia showing good discipline laying off. But every pitch sets up the next. Every pitch has a purpose.
Four Dodger pitchers have won the National League MVP. Sandy Koufax, 1963, Don Newcomb, 1956, and back in 1924, Dazzy Vance. Last year it was Kershaw. He was the first Dodger overall to win it since Kurt Gibson in 1988.
And I'm not sure that Earl Hershiser wasn't more valuable to that Dodger team than Gibby was.
When you look at Gibson's numbers, they were good, but they didn't really jump out at you. And obviously later, this had nothing to do with the MVP award, but he hit that big home run off Dennis Eckersley in the World Series.
Slowly but surely that ERA getting down close to the level he pitched at last year. It's going to be difficult, obviously, to get to 20 wins again this year.
Swing and a miss as Denorfia lets go of the bat on strike three. But, 35 premium yellow birch right there, JD.
Yeah. It's the best kind. About 35, 36 games left for the most part, for most of these teams. So no way Kershaw can get to 20 wins.
Swinging strike on Chris Bryant.
You know who can?
Jake Arrieta.
Yes, sir. He's going to pitch here Sunday against Alex Wood. Mañana, it's John Lester and Matt Latos. Chris has struck out twice tonight down in the count. A ball and 2 strikes here. Oh, I don't know.
11 for Kershaw. Bottom 6, 1-1.
Every diamond is unique. Like a new relationship, it starts out raw. But after time, hard work and polishing, it becomes something to be treasured. Every diamond has a story. Let the diamond experts at Necker's Jewelers help make this one yours.
Goods Furniture, 3 blocks, 12 multi-level buildings full of furniture at prices to fit every budget. Handcrafted quality furniture at everyday low prices. Take some time to visit the shops at Market Square, where you'll find unique gifts, clothing, wine, and so much more. Relax over a glass of wine and enjoy lunch or a snack at the Wine Cellar restaurant. You can even spend the night at our bed and breakfast. Experience the good life for yourself at Goods Furniture in Kewanee, Illinois.
Old age, hail damage,
Or maybe even golf ball damage.
there are many factors that can affect the life of your roof. At Old Town Roofing, we offer several solutions to your weathered roof. We do drone inspections to get a bird's eye view of your roof's condition. Old Town Roofing is the only IKO Shield Pro Plus roofing contractor within a 60-mile radius of the Quad Cities. Find us online at oldtownroofing.com. At Old Town Roofing, our service is over the top. Check us out with the Better Business Bureau. We maintain an A+ rating.
Get ready for the 18th annual Quad Cities Marathon, presented by Triumph Community Bank. Choose from 5 events for walkers and runners. For more information and registration, log on to qcmarathon.org. The Quad Cities Marathon, presented by Triumph Community Bank. Sunday, September 27th. Brought to you by WQAD News 8 and these sponsors.
Like a diamond, the story of your love is timeless. This isn't just a diamond for her. This diamond is for generations to come. When they look down, they'll be reminded of the love story that started it all. Let us help you tell your story. Necker's Jewelers. Give to the one you love.
Welcome back. We're still tied here, 1-1. Bottom of the 6th. Host your best customers and guests at a private suite at Wrigley Field. The Nuveen Investment Suites can accommodate anywhere from 15 to 55. Food, all you can drink beverages, and parking. Cubs.com/suites for details.
Jason Hamill back to work on the mound. In a 1-1 tie, bottom of the 6th inning. Dodger run came on a Chase Utley RBI triple in the 3rd. Mentioned earlier he had a DL stint with the Phillies. That was due to a right ankle injury. So he was not on the field when Cole Hamels no-hit the Cubs at Wrigley. Three and 1. We've noted this in the past. Chase Utley takes, I think, the latest practice swing in baseball. Just one last little timing mechanism as the pitcher's just getting ready right there. 3 and 2.
Yeah, and it causes them to be a little late getting started from time to time. Obviously, it served him quite well through a long, very productive career, but every now and then he'll just get a little out of sync, and you can tell he gets a little rushed. He'll jump at the ball, but he's compact, he's quick. A little tardy there. Seems like he would be vulnerable to a little bit of the stroke quick pitch.
Yeah, that time he really waited. And
yeah, you can see he waits, he takes a swing, he bumps it off his shoulder one time, and then goes into kind of his load position.
Travis Wood is up in the right field bullpen. That is ball 4. Karams right back to Montero. Lead-off walk. First time the Dodgers have had the first hitter of an inning on base.
Obviously a dangerous point in this ball game for Hamill. Middle of the order, getting their 3rd look.
Strike on the swing. 0-1. Twins shut out the Astros in Minneapolis 3-0. How about a meaningful series for two teams named the Astros and the Twins? It's kind of fun.
Yeah.
Twins have taken 7 of 8.
No chance to run down the Royals in the AL Central, but right in the middle of it in the wild card chase.
Short lead Utley. Gonzalez, ground ball right field. Utley stopping at second. 2 on, nobody out.
Well, this is go time right here for Jason Hamill. Left-handed hitter Andre Ethier on deck. So regardless of this confrontation here, he may be coming out of this ball game, but we'll see how it plays out. But if he can get a ground ball from Turner, get 2, he may change Joe's mind perhaps.
Pitch, Turner looks at a strike on a curve. Cardinals coming back in San Francisco. It's now 4-3 Giants at the end of 5. Marlon Byrd earlier with his 8th career grand slam for the Giants runs. Here it's 1-1. Dodgers threatening bottom 6. Chest blocked by Montero. Throw to third. Bad throw. Utley on his way to the plate. He'll score without a throw. Man. It looked like Miguel had a shot at Utley at third, but a bad throw, and it cost him 2 bases and the go-ahead run.
Well, a heck of a recovery by Montero. That ball came up under his mask, hit him in the throat, I believe. But he corrals the baseball, and he's got Utley dead to rights. The throw is well off the base inside. Bryant can't corral it. Oh, right up under that mask. It did not get the throat. It just never quite got the handle on the ball.
Too bad we didn't have that rule we saw on the last homestand where the ball got caught in the paraphernalia. It would have been 1 base.
Yeah, dead ball.
So, runner at second, a run in, and a 1-1 to Turner. That one gets right through his legs, and Gonzalez now to third. Thinking that'll be 2 wild pitches here in this inning. And Utley scoring on the error by Montero. Still waiting on the scoring of that play.
Yeah, and for the first one, very difficult to block. The second one, Miggy will tell you he should have been able to keep in front and prevent Gonzalez from moving to third.
So 2 wild ones charged to Hamill. Infield in now. Working on a little side-by-side of the setup of Justin Turner and Anthony Rizzo. A lot of Cub fans watching going, wait a minute, he kind of looks like the right-handed version of Rizzo. Where his hands are when he gets set to hit.
Maybe a little more open than Anthony.
Right, that little lean. 3-2.
And one of the challenges for Jason as he gets through the order the third time is he's basically a two-pitch pitcher. He does have a curveball and a change, but he doesn't use those pitches very often. So hitters are pretty well locked in. He's going to come fastball slider. So his margin for error in that regard is a little bit smaller. Sometimes if you've got a 4-pitch mix, you can get away with some mistakes in the strike zone because the hitters are thinking about so many different pitches. Conversation right here is all about whether they want to throw a pitch in the strike zone, whether they feel like they need to throw a strike to Turner here, or with that man on third base and nobody out, if he would be inclined to expand his zone to try to get that run home. The other part of it is, the trust factor of a couple balls in the dirt that have allowed base runners to move up. You can't take that out of the arsenal. You still have to be able to throw that bounce chase slider.
So 2 walks, 2 wild pitches in the inning.
And Joe conferring with Mike Borzello before he heads out to the mound. So maybe this is a combination of, I'm going to make a move, and I also want to be able to tell Travis Wood how we want to get after Ethier here.
So that'll be it for Hamill, 5+. And he leaves trailing 2-1.
I always knew I would be a leatherneck. Western was the only university I applied to. The educational opportunities at Western provided me experiences and lessons in leadership and service. The faculty and staff at Western genuinely care about the students, and I know that choosing WIU is key to the beginning of my success story. Think purple, think success, think Western Illinois University.
The selection and savings is always worth the short drive to D&E Furniture in Sterling, where you can shop the largest furniture store in Northern Illinois. Known locally for our huge selection and great prices on famous name brands, our low pressure and knowledgeable sales staff make you feel at home while you shop. Best of all, we keep most items in stock so you can take it home with you or schedule it for fast delivery. D&E Furniture, family owned since 1957 in downtown Sterling.
Dynamic Power Racing Technology, the area's one-stop shop for all your street and racing needs. Better handling, routine maintenance, or more power, Dynamic Power offers a complete in-house machine shop. We offer computerized balancing, dyno testing, cylinder head repair, and machine work. From full engine rebuilds to your favorite parts and brands, at Dynamic Power, we will work with you to give you the best build for your budget. Dynamic Power Racing Technology. Track tested, customer approved.
Some crazy music.
There's Travis Wood, 2-1 Dodgers, and they have runners at first and third, nobody out.
Yeah, and so obviously down again to Clayton Kershaw. And we got to try to minimize the damage here and stay in this ball game. And Don Mattingly's going to counter this move, go to his bench. Scott Van Slyke is going to take this at bat for Ethier.
Gonzalez at third, Turner at first. The pitch. Up the middle, backhanded play. Castro, the flip. They turn it. A run will score, but what a play. Castro and Russell on a 4-6-3. And it's now 3-1 Dodgers.
Yeah, off the bat, boy, that looked like it was going to be a clean base hit, but Castro shading that way with a sweet pick on the backhand side. Then the backhand flip to Russell, who completes the play. This is pretty. Let's watch again. Nice.
Not sure if Addison touched second, but that's the neighborhood play. And the Dodgers may be asking. So if the throw, the key is the throw. We've had this happen a few times. If they determine it's a true throw that is not reviewable, if they believe the throw in any way affected his footwork, kept him off second base, that runner will be safe. Hate to have such a beautiful twin killing it.
Yeah, let's just move on. Just come on, Donnie, don't challenge us for the pure artistry. Appreciate the beauty of the play.
Yeah.
I think it's hard. I don't know. I don't think the throw adversely affected the footwork. I think if the neighborhood play exists, then that should be an out. I would be in favor of just changing the rule and forcing the middle infielder to touch the base. Or at least if you touch it and then abandon it, that would be one thing. And I guess that would be the argument I would be making if I were Donnie. I would say he never touched it. It's one thing if a guy touches the base and then leaves early to prevent a hit, taking a hit, but if he never touches it, you can tell by the nature of some of these conversations we see on this play that there's some ambiguity because there's always this parsing going on. On the Sandlot, we just have a do-over, but we don't allow that here.
So no RBI for Van Slyke. It is 3-1. So Hamill, 5+, 4 hits, 3 runs. Book is closed on him. 3 walks, 5 Ks. Toward right, Castro just can't get it, and Crawford's got a single.
Grandal's been really good from this side of the plate. And a switch hitter, he's batting .326 as a right-handed batter. .15 out of 46, so not a ton of plate appearances. No long ones.
What a question about the term plus. We mentioned a starter's line. Jason Hamill considered 5 innings plus tonight because he faced batters in the next inning but didn't record an out. If he had recorded 1 out, it would have been 5 1/3, but he faced 3 and didn't get any of them. If it's 5 innings, that means he didn't come out for the 6th. Edging off first, and Wood will throw. 4-4 now. Cardinals with a run in the top of the 6th.
Crawford has really curtailed the running game. He kind of hurt a good chunk of the year. Back in the day with Tampa, 60 steals one year, three other years where he was in the 50s in the stolen base department.
Third walk of the inning. So the Cardinals tying the Giants on a Mike Leakwile pitch in the 6th. Chris Bosio out to talk with Travis Wood. Cubs have won 21 of their last 27. That includes losses in the last 2 in San Francisco, and they're trailing here 3-1.
This is Travis's second appearance on the road trip. Worked the middle game in San Francisco, an inning and a third scoreless. Trying to turn one over there. His natural fastball is a cutter. Four-seamer has a little cutting action in on a right-handed hitter's hands. He turn over a two-seamer and get some action down and away from a righty.
Two and one.
If you missed it in our open, Fernando Rodney has joined the Cubs bullpen. We may see him tonight.
Ground ball, base hit. Crawford coming home. No throw by Fowler. 4-1.
That's a big number to be down to Kershaw, who will now step into the batter's box with a 3-run lead. More good than bad from Jason Hamill here tonight, but he's on the wrong side of it right now.
Benorfia's got it. Crowd got excited as Kershaw made good contact. That'll end the inning, but they put up 3 and lead 4-1.
Chicago baseball is sponsored in part by Corvins Insurance.
QCA Pools and Spas manufactures and distributes 3 lines of infrared saunas. But did you know our patented TheraSauna is the only sauna that can make you healthier? TheraSauna's patented stable heat system keeps the heat at a constant temperature, which allows your body to absorb more far infrared and release toxins stored inside. This process can help reduce muscle spasms, inflammation, and help with blood circulation. Stop into QCA Pools and Spas and try the patented infrared TheraSauna or visit TheraSauna.com.
Hey, what are you doing at home? Gather your friends and head to the Circle Tap on West Locust Street. See the game and enjoy a wonderful meal, famous for our ribs from a quarter to a full rack with fries served alongside, delicious burger baskets, chicken and bacon ranch wraps, as well as cold drinks and spirits, all at great prices. Plus, enjoy the Circle's great outdoor patio area with a cool and shaded bar. There's to the Circle Tap, West Locust Street, Davenport.
It's clearance time on all new 2015 Hondas at Zimmerman Honda. Now is the best time to buy a new Honda and the best clearance prices of the season. Come see the huge selection of new Hondas. Test drive one and then take it home at clearance prices. Choose from over 200 new Hondas, and financing is available during the clearance event at Zimmerman Honda on John Deere Road, Moline.
Zimmerman Honda.
See which candidate thinks like you. Take the candidate quiz at WQAD.com.
Welcome back. Time now for today's Honda game summary. Dodgers up 4-1. You see the line on Jason Hamill, 5+. 4 hits, 3 earned. Walked 3, struck out 5. Kershaw doing his thing. Long home run for Anthony Rizzo, his 26th Honda Dream Garage sales event now at your Honda dealer.
Scott Van Slyke will stay in and play right after hitting for Ethier. AAA Iowa Cubs rained out tonight in Des Moines. Javier Baez with a 13-game hitting streak, hitting .439. So Rizzo, the only responsible for the Cubs' only run with that home run earlier. Clayton Kershaw has struck out 11 for the 24th time in his career. Corey Kluber had 11 punch-outs Monday at Wrigley Field. Madison Bumgarner had 12 yesterday in San Francisco. Congrats to Myrtle Beach Pelicans voice. I put Pelicans and Myrtle together.
I like it.
Nathan Barnett named the Carolina League Broadcaster of the Year. Congrats to Nathan. Gleyber Torres, 18-year-old prospect, a shortstop in the Cubs chain, playing with South Bend, named the Midwest League Prospect of the Year.
Yeah, he's a player.
Time for a speed replay brought to you by Xfinity. Here's the home run by Rizzo that tied the ball game in the fourth. Number 26. Speed replay brought to you by Xfinity, your home for the most live sports. Swing and a miss, strike 3.
Back and forth these two go tonight. Good battle so far. Kershaw with a couple of punch outs, but Rizzo with a long home run. It's the kind of event a young kid remembers coming to the ballpark, watching the star caliber players go toe to toe. Dad, remember that time we saw Rizzo take Kershaw deep?
Well, nostalgia, especially in this game, as you know, is very powerful. And when you hear the name Koufax, whether you were a baseball fan in the 60s or certainly a Dodger fan, that name carries a ton of weight. As you look at what Clayton Kershaw has done, and we mentioned this when we saw them in Chicago, it's hard to even contemplate that he's actually been a little better. You almost can't believe you'd say that there's been a left-handed starter for the Los Angeles Dodgers who's been on par, if not better, than Sandy Koufax.
Yeah.
And so
certainly make that case.
It may take 20 years for people to say that out loud. And there will be people watching tonight right now going, Len, you're nuts. I saw Sandy Koufax pitch, and he was the best.
Mm-hmm. Well, you know what? I think a lot of it is that Sandy's career ended abruptly. So there wasn't a decline where people saw Sandy bad. Sandy was only, once he reached his peak in his prime, he was never
great.
bad.
Yeah. Yep. Astro fans, 13 in a row for Kershaw. It's Clayton Richard up in the Cubs bullpen. Yeah, I'm going to get some hate tweets for saying it. Would you disagree with me?
No, not at all. No,
But who says it? Nobody says it.
Any rational observation, looking at the numbers, you could clearly make a case that Clayton Kershaw is as good, on par, perhaps even better than Sandy Koufax. I'm not saying he is or is not. I'm just saying you certainly can make that case. If anybody who has a knee-jerk reaction says you're insane, I disagree with.
Yeah.
I think it's.
Yeah. It takes nothing. It takes nothing away from Sandy Koufax. It tells you how great this guy has been. And I know the thing that kind of aggravates you a little bit is people do point out his postseason lack of success. He's probably going to have a postseason like Randy Johnson did, right? Remember? Big unit had bad numbers, small sample size, and then we went like 5-0 and 0-1. And then everyone went, oh, okay, now I get it.
Yeah, and then the other part of it too is just the game is played a little bit differently. Not a little bit, but in some regards significantly differently now than it was then, in terms of letting pitchers go deep into games and having huge years in terms of innings pitched and strikeouts. And that's where Koufax really stands out. But when you compare Kershaw to his peers versus Sandy and his peers, that's where you draw the comparison.
Caesar fouled that one off himself. Part of it's just the way we are as sports fans, and I'm as guilty as anybody.
Yeah, we
the Michael
our
Jordans
heroes.
get seared into your brain. Wayne Gretzky gets seared into your brain, and then the next guy comes along and does something like that, and you go, no, that guy was better. And then you go, really? Well, this guy's still pretty good. Caesar walks. Matt has had good success, as we mentioned, against Kershaw. And that is Kershaw's first walk tonight.
Catcher, Miguel Montero.
I guess the one thing I will never do is ever say there will never be a better ... because there usually is.
There may be some accomplishments that will never be matched or bested because of the changing nature of the sport. But to say one guy will be the best all time.
Yep. Montero pops it up, angrily tosses his bat away. Crawford makes the catch. He'll stretch here in Los Angeles. 4-1 Dodgers.
Mom's here, get ready. Hey, looks great in here, guys.
Thanks, honey. Remember, this is just between you and I.
Enjoy your free time. Do what matters most. From everyday surface cleaning to deep cleaning, Dustbusters does it all. Dustbusters is bonded, insured, honest, thorough, and dependable. We strive for the best at Dustbusters Cleaning Services. Whether residential or commercial, call us for a free estimate or find us online at dustbusterscs.com. Who you gonna call?
Come home to Candlelight Inn, located in Sterling, Rock Falls, and Clinton. Whether you delight in our mouth-watering starters, delicious dinners, or our home-style meals, Candlelight Inn serves it up fresh every day. Try our delicious original or buffalo-style Chicken George, the hand-dipped delicacy that everyone is talking about. The secret's out. Fresh, quality, comfort food from Candlelight Inn, with 3 locations to serve your appetite: Sterling, Rock Falls, and Clinton.
So here's $300. I'm giving you $300.
Because you're awesome.
For everything you do for everybody else.
Let's keep the Pay It Forward circle going. If you know someone who gives everything of themselves, we want to give you $300 to give to them. Pay It Forward. Make a nomination at WQAD.com. With the crack of the bat and roar of the crowd, Lumber Kings baseball is back. WQAD News 8 invites you to the action as the Clinton Lumber Kings take on the Beloit Snappers at Ashford University Field Friday, September 4th. Plus, enjoy a fireworks spectacular sponsored by WQAD News 8. Experience the fun and excitement of professional baseball with the Clinton Lumber Kings at Ashford University Field Friday, September 4th.
Time to check out our WGN Cubs fan cam. Look at that group. Bob Newhart and Conan O'Brien there in the second row. How about that?
It's Mike Heck.
Jack White. Some good hair rocking. What's the middle?
It's a sitcom.
Are you being fed information?
No, that's a family favorite.
Okay.
And I apologize, I don't know the actor's name. I think he was in what was the Malcolm in the Middle? I think he was in that show too.
Oh yeah. Rollins against the left. Oh, will get him as Rizzo stayed on the bag. So Rollins went against the shift from the left side. His first time. Rollins thinks he's safe.
Jimmy's going to languish out there and give Don Mattingly a chance to challenge. Trying to punch this bounding ball through the hole. Good glove work by Castro. And, I don't know. No challenge. 4-3 on the scorecard. Neil Flynn is that gentleman's name.
Okay. So Hamill 5, Wood pitched the 6th, and now here's Clayton Richard against Chase Utley. Did I mention Jeff Garland? He is here and sitting with Jack White, Vince Vaughn. Knew he had to be here.
All the lefties out there in the bullpen have struggled here of late. Russell's had some tough ones. Travis has struggled. Clayton Richard has allowed runs in 3 of his last 4 appearances.
Denorfia running, and he's got it as he leaves his feet.
Great break, great angle, great play. Pretty solid defensive plays here for the Cubs in the 7th.
Bounce to the shortstop, Russell. Dug out by Rizzo, and Richard goes 1, 2, 3 in the 7th. 4-1 LA.
When your car gets wrecked, call Auto Body Direct.
I recommend Hanford Insurance in Geneseo, selling nationwide. I see firsthand the inferior parts some insurance companies want to put on your car when it gets wrecked.
We make sure you get all new factory parts on your car with the OEM endorsement.
If you want your car fixed with the parts that were made for it,
call Hanford Insurance. And
when your car gets wrecked, call Auto Body Direct.
In the Old West, things were settled the old-fashioned way. A duel, just one-on-one. At Montana Jack's, we believe it should be that way again. Just you and our soon-to-be famous USDA prime meat steaks. Grilled to perfection, served along with our salad bar and potato, just the way you like it. It's time for a showdown. Montana Jack's, 5400 27th Street, Moline.
What's going on at Streeter? There's a whole lot of style, technology, and excitement waiting for you at Streeter Lincoln. Great cars from one of the Quad City's most trusted dealers. If you want a luxury car, test drive the new Lincolns at Streeter Lincoln Quad Cities, 520 West Kimberly Road, Davenport.
Enough with the fluff. Get all the news you need to know on Eye Opener. No matter what's going on in the world, you can find all the latest information right here. Plus, we get you all the headlines 3 times every hour. That way, you get all the news you need to know, then get on with your day.
On WQAD My TV 8-3.
Welcome back. Playing fantasy baseball. MLB.tv serves up real-time highlights and pitch tracking info on your out-of-market fantasy players live or on demand on over 400 devices. Blackout and other restrictions apply. Get MLB.tv today.
Getting late. Here's Tommy La Stella. Tough to come off the bench. And have to face Clayton Kershaw. And he swings and lofts one into center. Hernandez puts it in his pocket. 1 out. Stella batting for Richard.
Yeah, Kershaw, despite all the strikeouts, a pretty manageable pitch count here at 99 with 1 out in the 8th.
There's the newest Cub, Fernando Rodney. Got him. 14 strikeouts for Kershaw.
Matches his season high. He had 14 against the Nationals on July 18th.
Fowler into the right field corner. That ball will land foul by maybe a foot. Diving attempt, and Van Slyke slow to get up. This is the 3rd time Kershaw has struck out 14. His career high set last year in his no-hitter 15. So this is rare air even for a guy like him. He has never lost when he has struck out at least 12.
We were talking about the comparison between Kershaw and Koufax. So you add Greinke to the mix, and you have that 1-2 punch similar to the Koufax-Drysdale tandem here years ago.
Greinke was terrific yesterday in Cincinnati. Hernandez, a little stutter step move as he makes a catch. Bottom 8, 4-1 Dodgers.
Peterson Plumbing will clean any home's drain for just $99.99. That's up to 1.5 hours of service. $99.99.
But I like that drain cleaner with the jingle.
The one who charges $200 to $300?
Yeah, that one.
Mom, the drain's backed up again.
$99?
$99.99.
That would be less.
And Peterson has a 6-month written warranty.
Do they have a jingle?
Peterson Plumbing and Heating.
Mama, I'm hungry. Where are we staying tonight?
I don't know yet, baby. We'll figure it out. We always do.
Victory Center Ministries is a nonprofit rescue mission in the Clinton and Quad City area. We offer the perfect gift for the man or woman who has nothing. With your help, we provide rooms, classes, and meals in hopes of transitioning individuals back into the real world.
I told you it'd be okay tonight.
Help your neighbor by making a donation. Call or go to victorycenter.com.
Generally, when you hire on here, it's every 2 weeks you're home.
I've made more in the last year and a half at Tennant than I had with any other company that I have been with.
When you got a good group like we have here, from the mechanics to the dispatchers and everybody else that works in this system, safety and everything else, I wouldn't work for anybody but Tennant.
Tennant Truck Lines now hiring. Call 309-946-3230.
Gets his 10th strikeout, his second consecutive shutout of the Twins on Monday on a Thursday.
You've had 4 no-hitters, a perfect game. You have struck out 18. You have a World Series record of 15 in one game. Where does this one fit in as far as thrills are concerned?
I don't know, Vinny. This has got to be as high as any of them. This whole year was a thrill. We were a ball club that everybody said was going to finish 5th, and we lost Tommy Davis. They thought we were going to finish 8th. And we went on to win a pennant, and everybody did such a great job. Lou Johnson, who hit the home run today, he came up when Tommy got hurt and did a great job and carried us for the first 10 days to 2 weeks he was here. And I think that got us over the hump. Without Lou coming up and doing that great job right then, I think the whole ball club probably would have sagged a little bit.
Sandy, thank you so very much. And now go on back and sit down and relax a little while.
Thank you, Vinny.
Sandy Koufax, the man who...
Great stuff. Vin Scully and Sandy Koufax, 1965. Vin, along with Boyd Robertson, does a great job helping Vin with all his wonderful research. The Mazda Replay Cam brought to you by Mazda. Conviction, creativity, courage. This is the Mazda way. And again, we will talk with Vin Scully on tomorrow's leadoff man. LaStella's still in at second. And it is the Cub debut of Fernando Rodney. Look at that beard. I like it. Floated out into left center by Turner. Caught by Caesar. What do you got on Fernando Rodney?
Yeah, it's been a rough year for Rodney. He's blown 6 save opportunities. He's pitched to a 5.68 ERA. He's 38 years of age, and so that's always the question when you see a guy post these kinds of numbers, is he in the steep decline here, or is there a little something left in the tank? When you look at the numbers, the velocity is still good. His average fastball is 95 miles an hour. He's always had that great changeup. And talking with Chris Bosio earlier today, they're going to try to get him back to throwing more two-seam fastballs to complement that changeup. He has worked in more four-seamers the last couple of years. That four-seam fastball, when elevated, can be a good swing and miss pitch and a good complementary pitch to a changeup, but can also be a ball that ends up flying over the wall. And when you've got a late inning, high leverage job, I'd much rather have him beating it into the ground than hitting it in the air.
Kenley Jansen, Dodger closer, is up. Rodney acquired yesterday from Seattle for a player to be named or a cash consideration. Final move made by Jack Zarensik. As you mentioned, he was fired earlier today. And Slick fouls to right. 2012 and 0.60 ERA for Fernando Rodney. That set a major league record for a relief pitcher. Dennis Eckersley at 0.61 in 1990 with the Oakland A's. And that fastball grazed Van Slyke.
Rodney's been around a good long while. Broke in with the Tigers in 2002. That's a two-seamer with good run down and in. Unfortunately for both parties, a little too much run.
One on Rodney. Van Slyke with a nice base running maneuver. He just did not assume it was going to be one base. He took a big turn around second.
It's the third wild pitch thrown by the Cubs here tonight. A couple charged to Jason Hamill.
Softly bounced to La Stella. 2 outs. Van Slyke at third.
Catcher number 9, Yasmani Grandal.
Rodney signed with Detroit back in 1997. Born in Santo Domingo in the Dominican Republic. Went to high school in San Pedro de Macorís. Tigers, Angels, Rays, Mariners, Cubs. Stella again. And that will take us to the 9th, where it's 4-1.
Chicago baseball is sponsored in part by Estradal Mortuary.
Give it your all for a piece of the action. Getting involved in the moment is magic.
Are you looking for high-quality furniture for your office?
When we have an office business need, I pick up the phone and call Allmax.
Our selection of new and gently used office furniture gives you the best value for your dollar.
As a business owner for a lot of years, you have to look at your bottom line and where you stand. And I think that's a great part about Allmax is that they can take care of the guy that's just starting his business and have good used stuff, or they can take care of the people that have been in business a while and sell them great new Han furniture.
Allmax Office Furniture, 2334 4th Avenue, Moline, Illinois.
Storm Track 8's 3-degree guarantee.
Every time we're within 3 degrees of our forecast, local charities get cash.
The 3-degree guarantee funds were used by Blessings in a Backpack to feed 350 Galesburg students over the weekend.
Storm Track 8's 3-degree guarantee, helping great community organizations. Supported by Erickson Chevrolet Buick.
You're looking for something to solve?
100 crimes, 100 clues. The binge-worthy 100-episode event on WGN America.
I'm going to be watching you. Exactly what I would have done.
Don't miss elementary and person of interest from the very beginning.
Have a nice day.
The new Prime Crime lineup.
Tremendously energizing.
Starts Monday at 7 p.m. East on WGN America and Sundays this September on WQAD.
Now the Cubs' forward upcoming schedule. 2 more here in L.A., then back home to play the Reds and the Diamondbacks before the Cubs head off for another long 3-city road trip. Ford, America's best-selling brand, inviting you to go further in our fuel-efficient vehicles. Check out our entire lineup at your Ford store or at localfordstores.com.
Kenley Jansen in for the Dodgers, 2-1 with a 2.52 ERA, 25 saves and 27 tries. He's on for the 38th time. It's missed a bunch of time early in the season. That little baby cut fastball that he throws time and time again.
Kershaw, 8 innings, 3 hits, 1 run, 1 walk, 14 strikeouts. Give up the home run to Rizzo. Rollover ground ball handled by Turner. Let's step aside and see what's coming up on WGN.
Baseman number 17, Chris Bryant.
Thanks for staying up late with us. Cubs have not led tonight. Rizzo tied it on the home run on the 4th. Dodgers scored 3 in the 6th. And the Cubs now down to their final 2 outs. Tough night for Chris. He has struck out all 3 times.
I rung up on a breaking ball last time that appeared to be off the outside corner. When you're having a night like this, seems like every time you look up, you're down in the count, 2 strikes. And Kenley Jansen this year, he's always been a big strikeout guy, but off the charts this year, he has struck out 47% of the men he has faced. That's what the big kid in Little League does.
Just under 45,000 in the ballpark tonight. 44,874. Struck him out. 2 down. Rizzo on 2 bounces to Utley, and the Dodgers take the opener. Dominating performance from Clayton Kershaw. And the Cubs will try to snap a 3-game losing streak tomorrow night. 4-1 the final tonight.
Yeah, Rizzo hit the big home run, but then the Dodgers pushed back in the bottom half of the 6th, took advantage of a leadoff walk by Chase Utley, a couple of wild pitches, and ultimately built it into a 3-run inning and a 3-run lead for Clayton Kershaw. And the way he was going along, it felt like a 10-run lead.
A couple of tough matchups here for this offense. Bumgarner yesterday in San Francisco. Kershaw tonight here in LA. Again, the final, Dodgers 4 and the Cubs 1, and we'll be back to Los Angeles after this.
Goods Furniture, 3 blocks, 12 multi-level buildings full of furniture at prices to fit every budget. Handcrafted quality furniture at everyday low prices. Take some time to visit the shops at Market Square, where you'll find unique gifts, clothing, wine, and so much more. Relax over a glass of wine and enjoy lunch or a snack at the Wine Cellar restaurant. You can even spend the night at our bed and breakfast. Experience the good life for yourself at Goods Furniture in Kewanee, Illinois.
QCA Pools and Spas manufactures and distributes 3 lines of infrared saunas. But did you know our patented TheraSauna is the only sauna that can make you healthier? TheraSauna's patented stable heat system keeps the heat at a constant temperature, which allows your body to absorb more far infrared and release toxins stored inside. This process can help reduce muscle spasms, inflammation, and help with blood circulation. Stop into QCA Pools and Spas and try the patented infrared TheraSauna, or visit therasauna.com.
You're looking for something to solve?
100 crimes, 100 clues. The binge-worthy 100-episode event on WGN America.
I'm going to be watching you. Exactly what I would have done.
Don't miss elementary and person of interest from the very beginning.
Have a nice day.
The new Prime Crime lineup.
Tremendously energizing.
Starts Monday at 7 p.m. East on WGN America and Sundays this September on WQAD.
Honest, hardworking, neighbors who take a stand and protect the great way of life we all share. These are shining examples of what's right in the Quad Cities. People taking control, improving their schools, their neighborhoods. Hard work, determination. It's what we stand for at WQAD News 8.
You're looking for something to solve?
100 crimes, 100 clues. The binge-worthy 100-episode event on WGN America.
I'm going to be watching you. Exactly what I would have done.
Don't miss elementary and person of interest from the very beginning.
Have a nice day.
The new Prime Crime lineup.
Tremendously energizing.
Starts Monday at 7 p.m. East on WGN America and Sundays this September on WQAD.
Chicago Cubs baseball has been brought to you by Southwest Airlines. Book your low fare now at southwest.com. Ford, America's best-selling brand, inviting you to go further in our fuel-efficient vehicles. Check out our entire lineup at your Ford store or at localfordstores.com. Subway, make a smart play for savory subs this season. Score more flavor at Subway restaurants. Subway, eat fresh. TrustedChoice.com for all your insurance needs. Honda, great deals are happening at the Honda Summer Clearance Event, now at your Honda dealer. And by Budweiser, still brewed the hard way. This Bud's for you. Our next WGN telecast of Cubs
damage,
or maybe even golf ball damage.
There are many factors that can affect the life of your roof. At Old Town Roofing, we offer several solutions to your weathered roof. We do drone inspections to get a bird's eye view of your roof's condition. Old Town Roofing is the only IKO Shield Pro Plus roofing contractor within a 60-mile radius of the Quad Cities. Find us online at oldtownroofing.com. At Old Town Roofing, our service is over the top. Check us out with the Better Business Bureau. We maintain an A+ rating.
Give it your all for a piece of the action. Getting involved in the moment is magic.
Welcome to Pub 1848, where there's 10 beers on tap with rotating crafts, old friends and new friends. A perfect place for a drink before dinner and a great way to end the night after an event at the iWireless Center. Pull up a chair and grab a cold drink. You're at Pub 1848, where a good time is our tradition.
All Makes Office Furniture Showroom in Moline is the place for great deals on Hahn office furniture. Take a walk through our 72,000 square foot showroom and find that perfect desk, chair, or cabinet from Hahn to furnish your business or home office.
The service after the sale is also important to us, and they're always there for us.
It's so easy to work with, and they offer both, as you see in this office, new and used.
Stop by today and view our huge selection of new and used Hahn furniture.
Every diamond is unique. Like a new relationship, it starts out raw, but after time, hard work and polishing, it becomes something to be treasured. Every diamond has a story. Let the diamond experts at Necker's Jewelers help make this one yours.
This copyrighted telecast is presented by authority of the Chicago Cubs and may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form. And the accounts and descriptions of this game may not be disseminated without the express written consent of the Chicago Cubs.
When it comes to orthopedic care, the choice is yours. Just look at what our patients are saying. Orthopedic specialists. With offices in Davenport, Bettendorf, and Clinton, we are the Quad City area's only group of all board certified and fellowship trained orthopedic surgeons. The next time you need care, choose orthopedic specialists. Better experience, better results.
Like a diamond, the story of your love is timeless. This isn't just a diamond for her. This diamond is for generations to come. When they look down, they'll be reminded of the love story that started it all. Let us help you tell your story. Necker's Jewelers. Give to the one you love.
Back-to-back episodes of King of